She really is.
She is really a good actor.
Gained great notoriety as Susie Kurtz's daughter in the drama series Sisters. Swoozie. Can be seen opposite Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in the newly released Cops and Robbers movie Heat, and did a terrific performance there. Here's Ashley Judd. Ashley. Hi, Ashley. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Have a seat, Ashley. We've had your mom and sister on the show. I don't think we've ever had you here.
No, this is my first time.
Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Enjoyed you very much in Heat.
Thanks.
Oh, I thought you played that role to the hilt. Good, solid movie, I thought.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm completely impressed with it.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Were you the least bit intimidated with the quality of that cast? I mean, you've done some great work, but here you got Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. I don't think you had a scene with Al Pacino that we saw. Maybe it ended up in the... But, and did you with De Niro?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You sure did when he came in and said, you're going back to him, babe.
Right.
Well, that was a great scene.
Right. Yeah. I could have been intimidated the whole time, and I think that part of my self-protective instinct kicked in, and I was confident, and I felt good about being there. Michael Mann, the director, made me feel really important. He encouraged me, made me feel like I was really relevant to the storyline. So I ended up having a great experience. Yeah. I mean, otherwise it could have been about being on the verge of hyperventilation the entire time, you know.
That little boy, so adorable.
Oh, he hated me so much. But they were twins.
Of course.
Because they often hire twins because they're easier to work with because of child labor laws. And I didn't ever get properly introduced to him, so he wasn't very
comfortable,
responsive to me. And one of the first things that we shot together was the scene where I'm on the phone and I'm really upset. And we did it a lot of times, a lot of different ways. And there were times when I was extremely agitated, and he really absorbed all that energy.
And the kids are affected.
And got very hysterical. Sure. And was screaming for his mother while it works for the scene. In reality, I'm going, oh, this poor kid. His mother's like just off camera. Hated me. I mean, every time he saw me coming, they were like, and it was so hard. But I learned a valuable experience. I had a good lesson on Time to Kill. We have a little girl who plays our daughter, and I became real good friends with her way before shooting ever started.
The trust thing is so important. You don't know if that child is going to be upset. Those children are going to be upset for them in some way.
Yeah, and I think that he sort of got some false promises like, oh, this is the last take, and then it wouldn't be, and some things like that. And you can't underestimate their power of perception. They knew that they were getting a snow job. But I'm glad he looks cute in it.
There was one scene in there that really fascinated me, that gunfight on Los Angeles streets. I know
amazing.
You weren't involved in that scene, but my gosh, what did they do? Just block off a part of downtown LA?
They did. I think that they originally scheduled to shoot that for 3 consecutive weekends, obviously because there's not as much traffic and foot traffic to deal with. And they ended up shooting for 7 or 9 weekends in a row. It took a lot longer than they had planned.
No kidding.
And it's extraordinary. And one of the things that I like so much about it is every bullet is emotional expenditure. Every single shot fired has to do with the characters incrementally getting themselves to freedom. It's so invested instead of it just kind of being random, gratuitous. Let's have a shot of a gun.
Although I did notice, I mean, the bad guys have the Uzis and things which go... The cops have one gun that goes bang, you know, and then they...
But you have to admit,
might be the
Mr.
reality.
Pacino's gun, he's got like basically, I don't know what caliber it is, but he had that automatic machine gun thing that was just huge. It was like the thing that shoots golf balls for fun.
Yeah.
You know, it was just massive.
Absolutely. Yeah. So your career's going to get a major boost now from this terrific
As if it needed it.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, really.
There is heat. Right here. We feel it.
Hot as a firecracker.
Heat.
Well, Mom loves that I did a movie called Smoke.
Yeah.
And then I did Heat. And there's actually a script in Hollywood I like. It's called Heated. So obviously I have to do it.
Well, you know, you've got 2 of the top 10 movies. Smoke and Heat have made a lot of top 10 lists.
Yeah, I'm so pleased that people are remembering Smoke. It's such a good film. Len Wang is a great director.
That makes a big difference, doesn't it? I love Michael Mann's directing. I think he
and I like the music
great
he uses
action.
with everything.
Oh, yeah,
The music
fabulous
is such
movie.
an asset.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, so do you know the next project yet? The very next one?
No. There's, I'm sort of involved with something that may come together, but I don't know.
That's part of the fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd like to find another play to do this year, that's for sure. Because I did Picnic here in town in 1994, and I didn't do a play in 95, so I think that it's time again.
Yes, it sure is.
And you're going to be an aunt again.
Yes,
That's
I
great.
am.
Give her our love.
Thank you.
Ashley, thank you so much for
My
coming
pleasure.
by. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Next on Live.